Hey everyone, and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at Golf Club Wasteland, which, as you may have guessed from the title, is a golfing game set within a post-apocalyptic setting. So yeah, I haven't played a whole bunch of this game, but one thing I found really interesting about it when I did check it out was that each hole you learn a tiny bit more about how the world collapsed and how it's become the place that it is today. So yeah, just going to jump on in and make sure that we're all running fine and everything sounds good to begin with. Hopefully the game audio should be coming through there like that. And we'll get ourselves set up on the first hole. Oh, so here we are. We've got a few different modes to choose between. Wasteland, story mode. Explore the wasteland world without pressure. Challenge mode. Okay, that's more like a typical game of golf. Oh, thank you. Someone on Twitch has just let me know that the category is incorrect. So thank you for that. We'll sort that out now. Let me just pass the message on. So yeah, thank you for flagging that up. We'll sort that out. But I'm going to go ahead and choose the story mode here. Just because I'm not the most skilled golfer and I need to get used to this golfing system. As you can see, it's from a 2D perspective. Pushing the analog stick up fires it up into the air, and along makes it go further outwards. So, oh, that's not too bad. Can we par it?
Thank you, Yamil. What a wonderful story.
I love how the guy's on a jetpack as well.
Life is about so much more than just base survival.
Let's try this. Yeah, par. So yeah, you get new diary entries depending on how well you do. So that's kind of an incentive to play better. If you just get through each hole at a slow pace and do it in like 50 shots or something, you're not going to get these diary entries. So it's good that it rewards players but doesn't punish others. Oh, a hill. I don't know whether just oh, it was way too hard. Bit of an awkward this one because it is on that slope. Oh, roll back down, roll back down, roll back down. Yes. I don't know, I don't think that was a par. As you see, as things move on, things get more complex, like bodies of water, cranes to knock the ball over. Oh, I thought that was going to be a hole-in-one then. Just to note, as of yet, I've not got a hole-in-one in this. So. Oh, that was way too light. There we go. They wore protective suits like giant insects with jetpacks. Yeah, maybe I should start reading these diary entries out. But I'll show you in a minute. If we can get to the score, so you can see how many. You can see our scoreboard at the moment. We're on -1. Oh, we did -1 on each hole. Sorry. And the diary. You can see a few entries here that we've unlocked.
светит солнце, свет Бога, как прекрасна голубая земля.
And the ones that we have to unlock here, 2 strokes or less, or 3 strokes or less on this hole. So let's see how we get on. This one's a bit harder.
On a mission.
No! That's not what I wanted to do. Looking better. I love the soundtrack in this. Like, it's so chilled. Like, I mean, I don't know who's still running this radio station, but sounds great. Oh, too hard. So yeah, already we've missed out on those diary entries. But we can move on. Once they spotted me and tried to hunt me down, burn bridges. Oh, so we're going to knock it over an actual bridge. If anyone's interested in this game as well, I was looking it up on the eShop earlier, and I think it's like on sale for like £7 or something ridiculous like that. Which I don't know. I didn't review the game. I've not played a lot of it, but it seems to be worthy of that asking price. I guess they thought I was contaminated, dangerous. Oh, music from the good old days. Radio's nostalgia from Mars. So I guess people are living on Mars.
First interplanetary hit, 2 astronauts, and
Oh, a whale.
great evacuation, and certainly one of our most popular requests. Speaking
So
of
we need to
requests, please follow
knock this
protocols
right
for
up.
sanitation. No
Like
liquids
that.
other than bodily.
See, I don't know how you're supposed to get this. What's the amount of shots we're supposed to get this one in?
But all water is recycled, so people
So looks like there's 35 holes. So the diary will tell us. 12 shots. Okay, so we are supposed to take our time with it. I'm not supposed to just like blast it over there and to get it in one.
On Mars.
Move out, birds.
I'm so happy we moved to Mars. It was a project I funded from the very beginning. I knew it had potential and I trusted the amazing teamwork.
Yes, that's
As
good.
angel investors,
We
Brad
skipped
and I
one
had
there,
early placements.
so we didn't have to. What happens if I
I'm
just
so
smack it
grateful
up?
for the opportunity to further human survival in our solar system.
Yeah, I think I might be able to get onto the top of here as well.
Just a week ago, we welcomed our baby
Oh, no.
to the world.
'Cause obviously we need to hit it down, but we don't want to knock it into the water by doing something like that. Maybe a bit more relaxed, like, oh no! Maybe we could knock it back up.
It pains me that my child might never experience the
My plan was to roll it off gently so it landed on there.
the nature, coastline, the old lighthouse, and the food, the houses
yes,
of our friends,
that was
and
good.
evening parties,
Good
full of
recovery.
life compared to this barren, rugged terrain. I send my little Martian to sleep with a lullaby my mother sang for me. Thanks to these songs, I'm able to retain
Yes.
at least on a rudimentary level.
Oh, I got an achievement. 5th par.
She sang like this.
Score par on 5 levels. Nice. So it sounds like we would have done okay if I had the challenge mode enabled, but feeling a bit underconfident there. Oh, this is tough. Don't want to hit it too hard. Oh no! I didn't want that to happen either. No! Out of bounds was it?
Sophia,
Yeah.
for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life
And I just went
is
and did
away.
exactly the same thing again.
Just as precious as a
Yes,
good
that's
life
what I wanted
is
to do.
water that
Rebound it
sustains
off.
You may have noticed that it doesn't rain here.
So yeah, it's more of a puzzle game in like figuring out why you need to knock your ball and get in the right angle, rather than it is like a traditional game of golf.
This time frame, but he's meeting resistance from Section BC, who want lab rat urine to be excluded from the water recycling program, which would actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say in this? Join our sectional weekly meetings and vote while sipping on a relaxing tube of OMAS. Feels good, as it should.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Okay, after getting 5 pars, this was a really poor performance. Oh well. Yachts without a party.
High speed on the Autobahn. Like spaceship Earth around the sun.
I wonder if these are existing songs or just kind of created for the game's soundtrack, because I can't recall ever hearing any of them.
Make up sex on a summer's day. Like an airplane on a runaway. Melts like ice cream in the sun. It doesn't fool anyone. Like a desperate man taking his chance. Quick as
Oh, I thought that was going to be too close, but at least we've knocked it back a little bit.
keep your eyes open and don't you blink.
We just don't want to land in that swimming pool there.
Before it sings, slide passes quickly like buzz like a bomb, like a child in the morning. Soon be gone.
Okay, here's where things might get tricky. We don't want to land in the water.
The time will come when nothing
Oh, that was really good. That was a good shot, actually.
passes quickly. It flies by.
So weird how there's a hole on here. How is it not sinking the raft if it's inflatable? Oh, come on. No! At least we get the ball back on. Oh, we still got that new diary entry. Okay, this one looks a little easier than the last one.
High speed on the Autobahn.
It's just that incline you have to... That's the only challenge. Do I have any way to, yeah, view the map and zoom out slightly?
Passes like your thoughts of me. Make up sex on summer's
Oh, no! Rolled a little too far.
Melts like ice cream
That's
in the
perfect.
sun. Doesn't fool anyone.
Now, I love all these takes on golf games that we've been getting recently. We've had Golf Story, this one, the new Mario Golf game added a really cool golfing mode where you basically all hit the ball at the same time, and there's a battle golf mode in there that was really cool. Yeah, golf's making a comeback in gaming.
Don't waste your breath. The time will come when nothing is left, because life
Oh!
passes quickly. It flies by. You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Life passes quickly.
See, I love golf games,
Another
but
blast from the past, reminding us to
I've never played golf as an adult.
flies by.
It's kind of weird.
Speaking of savoring things, the
I can't even remember the last time I played mini golf.
Remind you that the popping and fizzing noise your dried food makes when you're adding water is perfectly normal and does not mean it is gone or is contaminated.
Okay, so I have to be a bit more precise and careful now.
Would also like to take this moment to remind you to take your bone
Precise and
density
careful.
pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off.
Precise and careful.
Right, on with the show. Music and dancing have always been a mainstay of stress relief and letting go. Our next caller Merva recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid
Oh,
memories
come
of
on.
awkward first kisses and a life-altering club experience invoking a philosophical epiphany.
Stories, memories, The good old days. Original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radiant nostalgia from Mars.
I wonder what my shots on this hole are like.
So
30 or something?
When I was a kid in Vienna, in high school, we used to learn all the German
Oh,
poets,
he went off
like
the other side.
Best friends, Goethe and Schiller. But the first poet that actually spoke to me was Heinrich Heine.
Too
I know
low.
a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep in my mind.
If I do end up getting through all the holes in the story mode
Yes, even
on the
today.
stream, then I will give the challenge mode a try. Well, I've only got so many shots to do it, but we'll see. I don't know how long this game actually is. It said 35 holes, but that could just be like for the first section or something. That said, I am taking ages on this hole.
I still remember that apartment smelling.
Come on, I didn't even see that part.
Yes, because we always made pommes and drank schnapps before heading out. Yeah. And
I think you can skip after so many failed attempts, but let's try not to do that.
And next to me was a guy I liked.
That'll do.
We kissed before, but I can't say.
I don't think we can chip it up, though.
Probably
Can we?
From all the drinking, or
Like this.
maybe he was just a bad kisser.
Oh, that's
But
nice
I
actually.
can still feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent feeling of us holding hands.
There we go. No surprises that we didn't get a diary entry. We're onto Neon with a love heart.
Now, when I think back, I visited more often than my college. And I remember.
So what is this, some kind of motorway that's
young bodies moving in this industrial
all
space.
collapsed and
I used to love dancing,
covered in
counting
sand.
beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition.
That's good. We can shoot off the car
and
because
this
there's no.
female vocal would
Right,
come
I can
out
see
of
it.
nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy, so I sat on the ground.
Yeah, that's
and
decent.
held my
I'll take
knees
that.
closely to my chest. It was some sort of like, like protective instinct. I was like an animal, and I felt cold sweat dripping down my neck. Ugh. And I'm sure
I love how
the
the
guy thought I was
little
completely
astronaut
crazy. And then
has the
out of
same
nowhere,
reaction as well. He's just
the
like,
Heine
he's sick
lines
of this.
clearly came to me. I sat there motionless, surrounded
Migrant
by the
motel.
ugly, hypnotic,
We were without food
delirious
and water.
atmosphere.
Oh,
No
we were
effort
without food
to
and the water
recall
made us
Heine's
sick.
lines. They were just there, planted in my head.
There's a random cow there for some reason.
Introduced
See if I can hit the
Zeiten
cow with a
gingen
golf ball.
heran und der Prophet, der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte,
Oh, it's next to the
musste
cow.
ganz neue Bestien
There's someone walking
erfinden.
around in the background
Es
as well.
war
Can you
so
see them?
erschrecklicher, dass die älteren johannischen
For some reason I've
Tiersymbole
got my ball
dagegen
back.
nur sanfte Täubchen
Is that like the
waren
out of bounds where the
und
cow is?
Die Götter verhüllen ihr Antlitz aus Mitleid mit den
This is creepy.
Menschenkindern, ihren langjährigen
Okay, we'll do the same kind of
und vielleicht
trajectory. I can't
auch
talk.
aus Besorgnis
but not
über
as
das
much
eigene
force.
Schicksal. And yeah, 2 years later, I ended up here, on Mars.
It does bring back memories of university days and sweaty club nights. Earthly hedonism at its finest.
Oh wow, landed right on the cow's back.
Corporate does not endorse or advocate the use of psychedelic drugs and reminds you, dear listeners, that Class A drugs are just as illegal here on Mars as they were on Earth. Okay, disclaimer out of the way.
That's
we
cool.
actually have a surprise
Down into
for
the
the
sewers.
We tracked down that weird song in her head and dug it out of the
Where does he
archives
keep getting all
for
these
to
golf
hear.
balls from as well? I imagine,
Grab a tube of
you know, they
OS,
don't still manufacture
enjoy
these
wine
anymore
sipping on pure
in the apocalypse.
The deepest tunes.
Can I
the ones
rebound this off the sign and knock it
bring you
over?
Nostalgia from Mars.
Yeah. No, don't fall back. Bad. There's a lot more hazards in this game now. Things are heating up a bit more. Before it was just kind of an easy, straightforward path. Oh. That kind of reminds me of the scene in The Last of Us, if anyone can remember that, with the giraffes. Like, probably like the most touching scene in the whole game. Well, for me anyway. Down its back. Let's see if we can knock it wide. Yeah. What we got? 10th par. Nice. We're going for the platinum here, or whatever the Xbox equivalent is. Oh, I should plug as well. If you are interested in this game, you want to see what our deeper thoughts are about it from somebody who's sank a lot more time into it, probably somebody who's a lot better at playing it than I am, then be sure to go to your local Game Reactor site, because we got a review up on there. I just feel it's my duty to at least give it a shout out. Is that out of bounds or no? So where am I trying to get this to? Indoors, but you need to get it down the pipe. Can I just restart this level? Yeah, let's reset it. Oh no! Might have to reset again. Unless we can somehow knock it. Oh gosh. Let's try again. It's like a rave like out here, which just seems like does not fit the mood at all. So you need to clear that gap and then wait. Yes. No! Can I not rewind? Oh, come on. I really don't know what to do here though, unless I can knock it through that wall, but I doubt it. That looks like a solid wall. So I really have no choice but to keep resetting it. There is the option to skip though, so if this does drag out a little long, I will do that. So do not worry at all. So there's no way to go back down other than through that pipe, it looks like. Oh, that was good. Unless I can knock it right up and it falls in. Nah, it's not good enough.
You're listening to Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Well, what can I say? No wonder that song got into her head. But with a little help from somebody else, she pulled through. Another thing that can get into your head is living conditions here on Mars. Life up here on Mars can get a bit overwhelming at times, so along
It's
with
kind of
the
looks like an
simple
oversight for anyone
no stress, no fuss,
who knocks it down here.
there's mentioning that
Kind of
wellness
feels
counselors
impossible
is
to get back
mandatory
up other than
for team members,
to
regardless
restart.
of rank or tenure. The wellness sessions are completely confidential and anonymous, but do remember
Oh.
that all conversations are monitored.
Oh, I
by
did not
code
know
for
that
security
was a thing.
reasons, and you must have your ID badge and sectional access
Skip
passes
available.
at all times.
Well, we'll give that a think.
Okay, time for another story. Our last caller for Tussol's show is Francesco, who tells a haunting tale of his last days on Earth as the
So
great
can I
catastrophe.
Yeah, I
kicked
can
into
skip.
high
Alright, let's
gear.
skip this one.
Stories, memories, the good old days, original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia from Mars.
It was an extremely humid summer. My parents would not let me out because of the floods.
And this one looks pretty similar. Oh dear.
My father went outside. He was working in the greenhouse on the vineyard, and my mother was a doctor. She read Italian fairy tales to me. I was
Okay,
very
so we
small,
can afford to
but I remember many
get
days
some
when
distance
our
on this.
neighbors would gather at our house and make plans. It rained
into the sand though. I
heavily.
didn't realise that was there.
They would only say to me, "Powerful people want to take my great-great."
See if we can land on top of this van. So let's knock it up and
One
then.
image stuck in my memory. It was
Oh,
daybreak.
never mind.
I woke up and I could faintly hear in the dark.
Let's try rolling it along and into that pipe. Where's that going to take us? Into the water.
Only
Oh,
later I
great.
understood the history behind this song. Outside I saw men and women, my father and mother, rifles in their hands. My father was crying and singing. I was at the door of the house. My mother turned, smiled at me.
Okay, that's
It was
good.
mysterious.
What we want to do is go for the third floor this time. Like through there. And not do that. And again. Okay. Oh,
Of course.
that actually worked out for the better. But I didn't. Oh, I thought I was. That was just tragic. I thought I was somewhere else then. Ah. We want to get up there. Hey, Stoned Griffin, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
The Mars mission. In a way, the
I'm just
people
having
who
some
killed
trouble
my
on these
parents in Italy
these holes at the
and
moment.
recruited me. So
Ah.
you can say. It is ironic, no? My parents fought for freedom. I cannot say I'm free here on Mars. They took my semen this morning for the population increase program. Here, on Mars,
Oh yes,
often
okay.
in the middle of the night, I hear...
right on the edge. So where are we looking? So it's all water. All water. I might be best just knocking it down. Not into the water like that, obviously. Or like that. Tiniest little less. There we go. Then it's a case of hopping it from one island to the next until I get over to the other side. So it's a lot of trial and error, this. I'm sure once I get a feel for how much power I need to put into things, it'll get fun. Oh, a bit more. So yeah, just the last one now. Oh, wanted it to go in. Well, it offered me a skip, but I persevered. And there we go. I lived with a pack of dogs, feeding on cats, rats and bugs. Very nice. Oh damn. It's like another very complex course here. Do I need to knock this into there? Oh, that worked out pretty well. But how does the astronaut get over? He can't fit in the pipe. Or she? I've not seen their face. Let's try knocking it. Oh, forgot the pipe. What happens if I hit the switch with my golf ball? Oh, I get a achievement. Only art remains. X marks the spot. Let's keep knocking it this way. So I think the hole's... Where is the hole? Right there. Okay. Oh. My own fault. But, still frustrated. Try it one more time, same kind of shot. Should be able to get this if we just don't knock it too far over on that one. Oh. If I hit it with a tiny bit more aggression, I'm sure it would have just rolled over. Alright, well, we did this hole a lot better than the last two. Oh, come on. Had to jinx it, didn't I? So what series of obstacles are we going to be facing now? Oh, I have to do it through these little flat window things. Oh, too high. Too low. Now in a worse position than when I started. Great, let's start again. That's when you call it a day. But yeah, it looks like we're halfway through. Might be halfway through the game. If that is, it's pretty short. I mean, it's only been 30 minutes. Oh, come on. But this could be a lot longer, given how long I've been spending on these last 2 holes. I don't mind replaying it a few times. I just need to get this first shot right, which I just did. Oh, it's tense. It's the idea to get on the rooftop and then... I think so. Let's see if we can't just knock it straight up to get on. Is that gonna... No! Forget it. Tragic.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show. It's been a real journey. Music, stories, and memories.
So what do I do when I get up here?
Has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM,
Obviously there's the
have a
water.
story to tell, a memory to share.
Do I knock it
Contact us
from
via
there
the
to those
internet
ones? I think I
channels
probably
and
do.
leave a short message outlining your contribution. Once your story idea is vetted and greenlit by corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please
Okay,
note,
so from here I'm going
all
to try and
stories are
smack it.
accepted, and we are not permitted to give out criteria, so stories and ideas are
Has it gone? Has it gone?
at your own risk.
No! Oh, that's hideous.
A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the no stress, no fuss drink for the ultra elite.
One more
A big
time.
Thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand. We're playing out with Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a breath of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgija sa Marsa.
Come on. See, I would have preferred that last time. At least, like, in the water, you get your ball back. So directly upwards this time. So if it doesn't work, it just lands back down on us. Okay. No. Yes, kind of. There we go. Oh, I'm not too sure where the hole is. This one's been huge. Wow. I mean, it was a 19-shot hole, so...
Crowds in New York, crowds in Berlin, crowds in Tokyo, Paris, London, Shanghai, Belgrade, Rio, Bombay,
That'll do. I'm just trying to get closer to... over this way.
crowded on the screens, crowds on the phones
So if we can knock it down there, maybe we could clear that gap. Come on. Oh, if it didn't hit the car. Could I just clear it from here? Come on. Yes. Gonna waste a shot here. Well, I didn't mean to waste it like that, but I meant kind of just inching it along a tiny bit, like this. And then let's knock it over. Skip available, just on my last shot. Great. Oh, come on. There we go. Probably very grossly over there, but who cares? Oh, this one looks pretty. Very kind of autumny kind of look to it. I'm guessing I need to hit it on the tree stumps every time. Let's try this again. Because the squirrel's going to take it. What about here? Oh yeah. That squirrel, what does it want with the ball? Try and get a feel for it then. Too much. Too little. Can't get me there, squirrel.
Please stand by for next transmission.
Oh, too low.
Please stand by for next transmission in 30 seconds.
Still too low.
Please stand by for next transmission in
Too
20
high.
seconds.
See, this is what I mean. It's a very careful.
In 15 seconds. In 10 seconds.
That'll do.
In 5 seconds.
I'm not sure if the squirrel can get to that bit over there.
In 1 second.
Is that fine? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yate, all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Plenty of great stuff coming your way on this whole show. You know, a bit of that old Terran flavor. Some more stories from our beloved callers.
Oh,
News
what
and
happened
views
there?
from around our base out here among the stars.
Are we playing with acorns now? And that's why the squirrel's like super all over it.
And reminisce.
Probably explain where these golf balls are all coming from. Come on, so close. Ah, that's skip. Not a huge fan of that one. Have to be so like precious on not landed it on the different parts. I'm guessing this is going to be the same as well. Oh, nice. So we're on the one of the rooftops. It looks like my ball's gonna get blown. Did not realise that until after. And we've got like a super zoomed out camera view to it, which is interesting. Looks like there's another kind of burst of air coming up. Oh, did I hit that behind me? Yes, okay. Liking how this one isn't as precise as the other. Oh. What do we need to do here then? Yeah, that'll do. Just have to be mindful of that big gust of wind coming. Oh, come on. If I hit it too high, it seems to be too steep. If I hit it too low, it seems to like not make it far enough. Okay, let's go try a tiny bit steeper than that then. Like,
Kicking off the show with a club classic, Proto 2021.
I don't get it.
Earth Day anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars. That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was nothing but an evening star in the sky, and large social gatherings were still normal.
Am I supposed to knock it back up to
Speaking
this
of
building
carefree,
or something?
Look out for 3 new OMAS flavors: pink, blue,
Was my positioning
feel calm,
bad or something?
in tune.
Or do I need to get closer or further away?
Right, moving on. As always, we've collected some stories.
Let's try getting
from our
closer.
callers. And up first is a young man who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
События, воспоминания, старые добрые времена, оригинальные источники, подлинные истории, надежда.
Yeah, maybe the
вдохновение,
closing this distance a
драма,
bit will help.
радионостальгия, с Марса.
Nope.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars. I mean, the rumours about something big happening in
Nope.
Alphaville have been floating for a few years, and of course it was impossible to separate fact from fiction. At that time, I barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating ghetto about an hour away from Alphaville by motorboat. I won't go into detail,
Yes.
but the crew I ran with bribed an outpost guard to go have a really long piss, where we used his comms to access their intranet. Their information turned out just as distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything. Some bright spark in Alphaville had made color-coded spreadsheets.
No.
Shipping data a
Don't go back. Leave the ball.
Imports into Alphaville were off the charts, while exports had zeroed out completely. I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market. Which
So am I supposed to just knock it up and then
it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course, Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything.
So the wind is taking it.
Supply lines, stealing aid, and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a scale unseen
Where's the
in modern
hole?
history. What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel.
Oh, come on.
Specifically, dinitrogen, tetroxide, and hydrazine.
Where is it?
Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery: the covert shipping and dumping of bodies. A lot of bodies. There were so many that some of those bodies had started washing up in our neighborhood. So toxic, even scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly became much easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville. We were so hungry and focused on other resources, we didn't make the connection. We assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact same thing. So actually, I lucked out. I'm a small guy.
Let's try doing this and knocking it right up into the air.
At that point,
And
that it was given an on-screen pass
back down.
and ended up in heavy labour, moving enormous containers into storage with mechanical suits. But it didn't fit them.
Oh,
So it was just given a scanner
kind
instead
of.
and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so it traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guard and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically, just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me, twice. Whew. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers.
Don't like the look
were
of that,
the
though.
rocket fuel. And in no way was it being stored and transported safely.
Oh, a seagull
All
got
those
it.
guys died.
Is that supposed to happen?
Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden. in
Because
plain
before,
sight.
when like animals were grabbing the ball, it was not good.
We just assumed everyone was starving.
It's like our balls landed over there.
Onto one of the last ships up to Mars because I was in a hazmat suit. and
Here we
holding
go.
that scanner.
This hole's going to be a hard one to
Within the first
get to.
days
It's
of
a
my second
moving object.
I never told
Go.
anyone, and no one ever asked. I guess
Yes.
I was confused with security or something. All I remember is being yelled at, rushed into a shuttle, and then everyone patting me on the back.
I have to be careful with
calling me
this last shot
Scully.
there.
The name embedded in the biometrics of the suit.
What?
I never saw my crew or the sky
What?
again.
Hit the ball. Nice. So we cleared this next hole.
Wow, what amazing luck to be in the right suit at the right time.
Wonder how many we've got left now. Let's have a look at this one though. Looks like a lot of leaves like the other one. Maybe a contraption that I need to
Speaking of
hit.
dressing appropriately, here's a Mars fun fact. Despite an average temperature of well below -80 degrees
Oh, a fun
centigrade,
slide as well.
if you step
We need to
outside
hit the
without a
ball
suit
into.
on, you won't freeze to death, your blood will
And
boil.
obviously
That's
this
due
big
to the
red
low
button I need to
atmospheric
hit.
pressure outside.
So let's have a
please
look.
maintain your suits properly.
How many holes are we in? 20 out of 35, so
When returning from extra
let's work that out.
activities.
That is definitely over half. But yeah, just bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm just going to get a glass of water because it's boiling hot in here in Leeds, and I shall be back. So just bear with me.
21st century love song remixed for the 22nd. Who's watching who? Espionage or true love? I guess we'll never really be quite sure.
I'm your KGB. Forever your best word Orgasm as the world enters catastrophe. Through voyeuristic melancholy. You spy on me as I spy on you. That's how we know our love is true. They say that love is blind, that only the agency can see. No place for us to hide, no room for love to be. They say that love is blind, that only the agency
Okay,
can
sorry about
see.
that, but I'm back.
No place
But yeah, gave you a chance to listen to some more of the
for love to
tunes on the radio station. So let's get going again. We want to hit this switch, which I didn't hit. There we go. Oh, it looks like my camera's a bit blurry. Can anyone else see that? Okay, so obviously we want to knock ourselves up to the next floor. Might be a little too close though. Yeah. It's fine, I'll get it on this next one. Stay positive. And then we just need to knock ourselves into the fun slide over there. It was cool how there was a secret in that other level as well. I opened a door and it unveiled some artwork. So it looks like there's little things to go back and find. Oh, I didn't quite make it into the pipe.
Your home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Ah, surveillance love song, an oldie, but a goodie. Sophie Jazz reminding us that love remains as
So
complicated
nice and
as
gentle. Is that gonna?
despite our patented matchmaking algorithms and
Yeah.
genetic
I didn't
profiling.
realise the golden leaves were like a no-go zone, but maybe it's because you can't find the ball inside of the leaves. I don't know. Oh, we got an achievement. Whee! Down the rabbit hole.
We are officially on Mars clock time, so every second, minute, and hour across all systems and devices are 2.7% longer by design.
Oh, look at the
I know it's
rabbit like
confusing
in the
at first,
background. That looks
but
really
just
nice.
keep time as usual. For all
So it looks
practical
like we could just
purposes,
whack
we live
this
a
over.
24-hour
Let's get
day
cleared of
just
this.
like we did on Earth.
Слушайте,
Oh.
радио ностальгию за Марс.
Okay,
Maybe.
on with the show. Well, we've had a few requests for some classical
just
music, and
move
boy,
it
do I
out
have
a bit.
double treat for all you classical and
A little
vinyl
less.
lovers out there. A genuine record,
A
and
little
with an
more
actual
than that.
player on loan from a dedicated RNFM fan. So grab a
Come
tube of
on.
OMS, sit back, and enjoy some chill neoclassical vibes with that warm vinyl sound, right here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
This doesn't top Golf Story for me, I'm sorry, but at the moment, Golf Story is my all-time favourite golfing related game, and it's a high bar to beat. I'll have to see what the sports story, or whatever that one's called, its follow-up is like. But that game was amazing. It's one of the first games I ever got on my Nintendo Switch, and I've got some really good memories of playing that in handheld mode and just being blown away. Oh. Yeah, that feeling of like playing a game on the Switch for the first time in handheld, a game of like that quality. Still bounced. Try more. Too high. Maybe if I hit it hard, it'll bounce across. Nah. Move a bit further forward and try and go for this. Oh, that was close. There we go. I think I need to get it onto that red thing as well next. The thing that says start on it. No idea how to start it though. Oh, I need to suck all the leaves out, it looks like. Is it me standing on it? It's going to pressure it. Haha, I'm smart. But yeah, grossly over par here, but we finished. Level 21, rocket to Mars.
Take a moment, relax, and remember, with radio nostalgia.
So yeah, apparently what's happened here is all the rich people have gone to Mars, and everyone else is just kind of left behind to live in this wasteland, basically. Oh. I'm guessing that wasn't good. No. Has to be like the gentlest tap. I don't know, is this intentional? Should this be happening? Should I be trying to knock it to that one or that one? Let's have a look. Maybe there is a path down here that I could take. Let's try knocking it into there. Oh, I didn't realise that was it kind of blended in. So what happens when my ball goes through here? No contraband. I'm gonna see our skeleton, yeah. Nice. What's inside the back? I can see something in there. But I can't make it out. It's like a little circular thing. Okay, now what? Now I'm here. Maybe knock it to the other side of there. Oh, I thought I had to knock it through here. Looks like a little lift or something. I am correct. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. Don't go back down, whatever you do. Oh, there's like a little bump that I keep banging it against. I didn't realise that was there. Ah, and into the bushes. Nice. Wasn't offered to skip there, so an improvement. What's happening?
You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from
I thought my game crashed there. Like, usually it just goes straight up to the
As
sky.
much as we appreciate our regular callers, there is one person we would really love to hear from. A man many of us owe our lives to. Our national hero, the Mars mission pilot, who brought us here safely so many years ago. Believe it or not, he finally made it back to Earth. After all these years, his dream finally came true. As we all know, he's had a very difficult time adapting to life here on Mars. We all have, just not in the public eye like him. So Charlie, this is Radio Nostalgia from Mars, personally reaching out to you. Charlie, we'd really appreciate it if you took some time to share a bit of the atmosphere on Earth with us. I'm sure many of our listeners are eager to hear your thoughts on being back. Just speak into the mic in your helmet.
Was that us?
A
I'm
few
not too
recorded
sure.
words. Anything.
Is this the end of the game? Or is this like the bad ending? Like if you miss so many holes? So I'm sure we had like another 13 left or something.
Well, it's worth a shot. I know he's the biggest fan of Radio Nostalgia from Mars, and he's probably listening now from a rooftop somewhere in Alphaville.
He guessed
so
right.
Stay tuned to see if he responds. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime soon, sadly. Well,
What's that little
don't blame
thing?
him. Let's not spoil his moment any longer. Continue our own trip down memory lane.
Oh, we are still going. Over to the next one. Oh. Too high. There we go. Hopefully we can... Oh, that worked out. Oh, no, I jinxed it. Should definitely aim for... Oh, come on. That one, but not as hard. How did I knock it over the fence last time? Okay, I don't mind that.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgija sa Marsa.
From neoclassical to electronica.
I think the hole is on the left,
here
but we
on Radio Nostalgia from
might have to
Mars.
do a little... Yeah,
First
it
we
is.
heard an original vinyl with
Okay, that's
music
not
from
too
the
bad.
unknown composer,
As long as we
lost to time,
don't knock
I'm
it
afraid.
down.
All I can say is it's a white label test pressing found in a recycling bin with just the word Aftermath written across the label. After that, we got the blood pumping with an upbeat tune from Polytet AD and their classic tune, Do You Love Me? Want to keep that blood pumping? Remember, exercise is mandatory. No groans, no bones.
No groans, no bones.
Exercise is
Same
just as
again.
important, so get on down to your local rec center for a dose of mentally stimulating team activities and some delicious OMAS. Okay.
It looks so promising, and they picked up momentum afterwards.
It reminds us that one person's pleasure is another person's pain, and that we might all relax.
There's such a fine line between doing it and not.
I'd go back in a heartbeat. Tesla City is unbearable. As far as I'm concerned, this promised land is anything but a dictatorship without oxygen. All these daily routines and protocols about everything we took for granted on Earth are so exhausting. Is it safe
Okay, that'll
to
do.
take off
I'm
your
not taking the
house
skip.
free?
This one I've
Water
almost
still,
got in the
water
bag.
urine, really safe and
It's a
exactly
shame
what
it had to lead
behavior
to
will
that,
trigger
but-
a social credit demotion. Not to mention,
Oh,
every
bounce.
sneeze is suspect. The whole dome has to be sanitized if someone even sniffles. You'd think we figured it out during the pandemics. I know social distancing up here is impossible, but how freaking difficult is it to keep your
Social
hands clean and just
distancing,
not sneeze off
pandemics.
stuff?
Sounds kind of eerily
Anyway.
familiar.
Maybe that's humanity in a nutshell. After
Is this
all,
the
we
future?
walked on the moon before really learning to walk on Earth. I digress. I just want to say that the effort put into maintaining basic life functions in this state-of-the-art society outweighs the benefit of being alive.
Okay, let's keep going.
Use your head, can't you? Use your head. You're on Earth, there's no cure for that. Sam Beckett wrote that in Endgame. We're not cured, regardless of what our de facto overlords claim. It's ironic that the only thing we managed to
just bear with me one
export
second,
culturally onto
guys.
another planet is a Silicon Valley brand of Protestantism. Sorry for rambling. Anyway, I called into the program to share some Earth sounds I captured. I'm sure listeners of
Right.
RNFM who suffer from nostalgia like me
Oh, look at this.
will appreciate them.
So, go.
In the meditation dome, we can listen to the light sounds of the Tuscan country, the olive grove shores of Kefalonia, the blue Danube.
We've got more
the
moving
Portugal.
objects here. My favourite, of course.
I went to the meditation dome a few times, but just like yoga, I can't stand it.
Oh, you need to get it into there.
Simply, I don't miss nature at all. I was never a nature person, never really liked hiking or camping. I miss the city. This whole predicament started because we mixed with wilderness in the first
As long as it doesn't roll off and go out that door.
Mother Nature sugarcoated the
all I'm
fact
bothered
that
about.
maybe we were supposed to keep a sharp
That'll do.
boundary between ourselves and the wild.
Didn't want to knock
Now,
it too much
we're
and it fall out
demoted
onto the
from
other side.
Earthling to miserable Martian status. So at the end of every day, soul, I escape into text I brought along. I drink that horrid canteen coffee.
I hit the sale
and listen
sign.
to urban sounds I recorded
Okay, so
15
2
years
doors.
ago, mostly in New
We have to
York
time
and
this
London.
right.
Here are some of my favorite
Go.
sounds.
Yes.
Here's the sound of my bicycle rolling down the street.
And then we can bounce that off the door, the wall, there. If we get this right. Oh. Well, we could have done.
And the sound of the bustling city in the morning, a
There
calm
we go.
response of cars and birds.
And I guess we need to get this onto the tennis ball thing.
And the giggling of my kids in Washington Square as a group of street performers play the boombox and do tricks.
Oh, too heavy. No.
A kettle going off and the smell of Turkish coffee.
Too close to the wall, I think.
And some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of the New York MTA.
I feel like this is a spot where you really don't want to end up. Oh.
Nehmen Sie sich einen Moment Zeit. Entspannen Sie sich und erinnern Sie sich mit Radionostalgie vom Mars.
I mean, I would just start again, but I am quite far in. I think the idea was to get it into the basket and then the machine fires it off like that. Oh, I didn't realise you had to not get past those. Huh. Oh. I got a nice overrated artist. Straining spines. So yeah, if you're playing this game or plan to play it, destroy all of those. Oh nice, that was good. It kind of bounced off of there and into the hole. Very good. Now this is on someone's head. Maybe the right thing to do would have been to restart, but I'm not really caring about my number of shots at the moment. Just as long as I kind of get to the end of each hole and see it through. Because how many have you got left? 24. Oh, we've only got 11 to go. It's a game you can basically just finish in one sitting, which might be a good thing, might be a bad thing. It depends what you're after. If you're just looking for a quick and, you know, fun, accessible game to play, like on a commute or something like that, something like this would work great. Okay. Don't know whether to go that way or that way. Am I just going back on myself there? I think it's the same regardless. I don't know if those boxes are going to block me, so maybe it's best that's going this way. Oh, right into the out of bounds. And again. exactly the same spot. Oh no, slightly behind. Maybe, yeah. Let's try this. Oh. I can't hit the tape for some reason. Hello there, I've got a commenter on Twitch. Can't see your name properly, so I do apologise. But hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Let's start this one over. I'm not going back down there. I refuse to go back.
Why did you stop?
I'm not starting over. Okay, let's do what we did last time. No railings on this one.
Thank you, Manya, for sharing both your thoughts and your favorite sounds with us.
Bounced.
That MTA recording actually got me digging into my proverbial record crate because it reminded me of this old track from my DJing days back on Earth called Tokyo 320. A minimal tech house homage to life in the commute and traveling while standing still.
There we go. That's a lot nicer.
Not so wonderful though is a spate of ecoplastic stockpiling occurring in sectors 7 through 12 after rumors of a pending shortage. Guys, ecoplastic items are freely dispensed at conveniently located kiosks around Tesla City. So
and can we knock it up to the one above us, do you think?
In fact, importing them deprives the 3D printers of the recyclable material they need to make them freely available.
Oh, come on.
Kind of defeating the point.
Sir Mushy on YouTube, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by.
Not in use. No questions asked.
Oh, was it really? How come you're on YouTube and Twitch?
How much you hold on?
You're in many places.
You can't stockpile.
Many different places. This hole is just kicking my ass at the moment. You know, I'm just gonna run down the times until I can skip it if I don't make it this time. Have you checked out this game before, or is this your first time seeing it? It's just so twitchy. That's my biggest issue with it. It's that looks more promising. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna hit the restart button. Give this hole another go. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. It's appreciated. Even though my golfing skills are a bit laughable, I appreciate it. There we go. Oh, thank you for subbing as well. Like, means a lot. And you can head to our site as well if you want to see our review of this game. Okay, if I can get it closer. Oh, it's just going to keep rolling because it's on a slant, isn't it?
There, reminding us that all the good things in the world substitute for love.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get it unless.
Our repopulation program, and you've received a date for your first meetup. Don't forget to add it to your mandatory diary.
Oh,
there
is
does
that
seem
it?
to be some confusion about
Yes.
scheduling based on the new double month standard, but it's really quite simple, guys. There are now 24 months in our year, and there are 2 of each month: January 1 and January 2.
Nice and
February
careful.
1 and February
Oh,
2,
come on.
and so on. Each month is now 28 sols long, except for every 6th month, which is 27 sols long. I hope that clears up the situation. Any further queries, in writing please, can be submitted directly to the Mars Coalition for the simplification of the Martian calendar.
Yeah, it's for Game Reactor, so we've got several streamers, and it's we write reviews, features, articles, all sorts of content.
Into our collective memories of Earth, a celebration of sound as music, music as sound, and voices that carry us into the stars.
So yeah, it's not just me here, but I do the streams probably once or twice a week.
Machine noise means we are being kept alive. Speaking of keeping us alive, 2 equals 1. Duplicates are not spares, people. Everything on
Right,
Mars
that's
is
it.
duplicated
I'm going for that
for
skip
security,
button.
So please do not cannibalize existing tech.
This one's just too frustrating.
Directly to the spares and parts department in Sector 5 to submit your report and apply for official replacements.
You know what? Forget this. I'm heading back. Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, no, thank you, I appreciate it. So yeah, this game, Golf Club Wasteland, is up there. We've got a review, and yeah, we pretty much cover all other major releases. Oh, this is just a stream of me like being very angry at golf. Where is it that you're watching from anyway? If you're still around, so mushy. Always curious to know like where people are tuning in from. Can I whack this up and just? Oh no, I can't. Scotland. Oh nice. I'm in England in Leeds. So what happens when you fail a certain amount of times, you are able to skip. So I'm just kind of trying to push it to that point, because I'm not having much joy here. Oh. It's a kind of cool stage though. It's all like a statue of this guy's head, and we're climbing our way up to the top of it. Yes. No. Yes. Here's why it becomes tense, because the slightest oh no, slightest mistouch just sends you back down again. But we need to stick it out to get that skip on there. Rather in the water than back on a platform lower down. Oh well. Let's try a bit heavier this time. So yeah, it's just skip. Thank goodness. This torture is over. There's nothing more painful than being stuck on a level and having eyes on me. Okay, it looks like this one's themed after a nightclub. Oh, did you? What made you want to quit? I think like I like the concept of it. Like the music's beautiful. I love the setting, and you know, I like what it's trying to do. But I don't like how twitchy its controls feel, and it feels like you have to be so precise, and it just it's a bit frustrating. That's my take of it, and I'm kind of 25 out of 35 levels in. So where have we? I've got a party animal. What's that for? Feel the groove. Yeah, it does always roll down. It's got a mind of its own. So we need to be up on the roof to get it to roll into that cage bit there. Looks like we can go up that way too. So let's try and go right. And there you go, the ball rolling down. I wonder what happens when we hit it into that pipe. Should we experiment? Good or bad? Oh, nice. Up onto the roof. That's good. Okay. So ideally we want to get back onto the roof again. Can we get back up? Yeah. Oh no! Where are we? I wonder if we can hit it up there, but yeah, it looks a bit steep. Might be able to get it onto this little part there. Like this. We can get it up. Yeah, okay. Let's try it this way then. A different way to sneak to the top of the nightclub. Oh, and it rolled down. Oh yeah, at least I've got a bit more room to go back on here. There we go. We can probably hit it up to this next one now. If we just make it super steep. Yes. I think this is the best way of going over because you just got the windows, the cracked glass from before, and it fell in. No, I don't want to skip. Disruption. No, I'm too afraid to knock it. So I'm like, our progress climbing up here would have just been ruined. Yes, yes, into the hole from there. Very nice. Like that one a lot more than the one I had to skip. So there's money, lots of steam. So obviously Want to avoid the steam. Okay. Not quite there. Oh. Damn it. That seemed like it was I would have been fine, but no. Come on. So, very short. Can we do very short and then like that? Yeah. What does the steam actually do to the ball? Is it pushing it down? So like now. Oh. Oh well, this hole was still easier than some of those older ones. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Are you also mining coins? He drank himself to sleep on wine distilled from toilet water. Oh, not a problem. Thank you for stopping by anyway. We stream every day at the same time, which is 3 o'clock till 5 o'clock, so... well, apart from Sundays, so if you want to check out another one of our streams, then come back at the same time. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Oh, is that it? Is there a catch? See you later. No! Maybe that's the catch. Oh well, at least it's out the vent now, and looks like I did well on that one for some reason. Through connections at the golf club, Wasteland, he went on a solo trip. Oh, looks like another short one. For some reason. I thought these would get longer and like more intricate. I can't even talk. Intricate the later we went. But, you know, we're only 7 away now. Ah, I can see why this one might be tough. But now we got through. How are we going to get round though? Up and over.
Mr. Caller, a senior geologist at Tesla University, gives us a slightly different perspective on ecology.
That's good. What we need to do is something like that. And then should be relatively easy to get to the hole. Oh, there's a sea monster there. What? Animal lover. Does that count or not? Yeah, I didn't expect that to come out and eat my ball. Okay, so that's another one out of the way. Oh, so I'm guessing these could knock our ball out of the way as well. Well, if I even got up there in the first place. It's going to push it off, right? Oh. Oh, do I have to go back, hit the button, and then come back? Let's try that. Maybe that's the idea. Because it's going to push this down now. Maybe we can get it to turn the other way. Oops. Okay, this is proving harder than I thought it would be. Too high. Too low. Okay, so yeah, got it going the other way now. Which can work to our advantage. Oh, I have to also bear in mind that we have to wait for them to get out the way as well first. Hopefully that button's is not a temporary thing. Yes, go and push us over. Oh, foolish for thinking that the flag was next. Oh, look at the rat with the purple eye at the back again. Really loving these background details, as I've mentioned before. Oh, and the hole is down this side. Then we're on number 30, I think. Maybe we could finish before the end. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
At the South Pole.
思い出エピソードあの頃の記憶古き良き時代の話希望きらめき出来事ラジオノスタルジア from
Okay, is that good or bad?
As a geologist, it always annoyed me that the color of Earth conservation was green. Seen from space, the majority of the Earth's surface is blue, with the remaining 29% for land. And of that land, deserts make up 1/3
It's
of the
like a
land
maze.
surface area. Sweeping burns of ochre, rust, and gold. Cream. Give me a break. Anyway, as a lifelong acolyte of sun and sand, I'm not up here pining for jungles and wetlands. I yearn for week-long expeditions into the desert, traversing dunes big enough to swallow entire towns in one sideways drift. Oh, to feel that oven-hot wind.
Where is the hole? This is
More dust
huge.
in my veins than water. I can tell you that much. It astonishes me that people up here are oblivious to the fact that it's
There
our
we are.
understanding of living in deserts that makes life up here on Mars even possible. The early days of Mars habitation experiments
So we need to
took
get
place
over
in
this
the
way.
Gobi Desert
Okay.
and in Hawaii on the side of a barren volcano, not in a protected marshland
Into
in
that hole.
Okavango. You get me? What did the last trees of the Black Forest give us except fuel for our final fires? The desert saved us. Oh, I mean, the irony is not lost on me, but no Sahara, no Amazon, no Gobi, no Mars.
It's alright, we don't need the pipe, because if you clear it, you can knock it down the other side.
Over from Africa, that's where. How do we know how to recycle water to near 99% efficiency? The Gobi Desert. There was always so much focus on saving the planet, saving the whales, saving bees, saving the trees. The deserts, am I right? Make them green. I knew it was over when those idiots deliberately tried to flood parts of the Sahara with one species of tree. I mean, come on. A publicity stunt by French paper manufacturers' deeper pockets. And no one blinked an eye. It was meant to help, but the Sahara Tree Project literally poured salt into the wound. It started out well enough, but some unknown fungus wiped them all out, but not before they had sucked all the fertile phosphorus out of the sun blowing over the Atlantic. Effectively salting the Amazon basin like an Italian grandmother making tomato sauce. And then there was no turning back. Deserts are why we exist at all, you know. Now as much as then.
Thank God.
So history repeats itself.
That was a good shot as well.
Paraphrase geologist William Grayboe. The ancestors of modern man did not leave the trees left them. So, are we then the neo-great apes leaving the proverbial trees?
Okay, we need to get this far.
Stars, our new savannah? From that perspective, we didn't leave Earth so much as Earth left us. The desert was always one step ahead, and in a way,
it looks so much easier than it was.
Before we even left.
Ah yes, not all of us up here pine for the fjords. Put me in the desert camp for sure. That searing blue sky and endless horizon. I'm still not used to how close the horizon here is on Mars, and the strange sky still throws me off when I see it, and apparently I'm not the only one. The Recreation and Relaxation Department has asked me to remind those complaining about the red color filter on the windows of the panorama observation deck that the sky on Mars is not blue, but salmon pink. So please bear that in mind when
I feel like tearing my hair out sometimes at this game.
And also bear in mind that the waiting list.
Thought golf was a relaxing game.
So book early for the experience. You're tight beamed to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Let's take a trip into the desert.
Okay, that'll do. Skip is available, but I feel like I've suffered enough to leave it now. Oh, that was a good shot from there. By kids, for kids. Clouds, plants, animals, ruins. It was beautiful and sad. So what's happened here? Is it a toy shop or something? Oh, that's so much easier. I've only just worked that out now. So there's the flag. Right at the end of the game is when I'll work out I can do that. Why has it got this kind of Indian music going on? Kind of strange. It's not the vibe I expected from a toy shop. So it looks like there's some conveyors or something over here. Just have to be careful of that huge toxic pool there. Do I have to use those? That's my question. Doesn't look like it. Flag is only there. Boom. Ah, one obstacle to another. Yes. Oh! Wow. How many to go? Is it like 3 or 2? Free. My favourite. All of these really precise shots you need to make here. Oh, and on top of that, these boxes that are going to obviously get in the way of things. Oh, too low. Oh, I didn't realise I could hit it under there.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Just have to be careful of these boxes.
Well, that brings us towards the end of this particular show. I hope you've enjoyed our rather geological excursion into the past. From music to stories.
Wait, was that good or bad?
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I thought going around the top was the best thing to do.
Have a story to tell, a memory to share? Contact us via the usual intranet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the no stress, no fuss drink for the ultra elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you.
Too high.
I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been an absolute pleasure to share this time with you. We're playing out now with some uplifting melodic techno to remind us to always look onwards and upwards. We may have traded blue skies for pink, but don't forget, we still live and love under the same sun.
Skip available. Let me just try this bit one more. It is tempting though. But the hole is just in sight. When I want it to roll, it never does. When I don't want it to roll, it always does. Maybe we should zoom in as soon as we're so close. There we go. 2038 end of time. Interesting.
Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat. Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will
Okay, we're not too
repeat
far
in
away.
30 seconds.
My worry is knocking it down those stairs there. Like this.
Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat in 20 seconds. In 15 seconds. In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
Oh, that was so lucky.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Hello, all you Martians out there. It's your turn. Fix
But that
your
wasn't.
soul with a bit of that old world flavor. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Take my hand, explaining me this project called humanity. Don't let go while on
Yes, sit there. And if I can knock it up like this. Oh, is the pink goo bad? Oh, he doesn't seem to care about the pink stuff. Okay. What is it? This is the second to last hole. I don't know if we will see the last one. If it's a short one, we might. Wow. How big is this one? What the hell? That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Let's try hit it harder. If it's going to bounce, make it bounce even more. That'll do. Then up the elevator. I mean escalator. Always get those two mixed up. Alright, we'll see where this leads, because we are on some very limited time at the moment. We was due to wrap up at 5.
Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go.
Oh, the holes here. So you will get to see every hole in the game over the course of this stream. That's interesting. Or what I presume will be all of them. New diary entry. Home sweet home. End of the course. We did it.
As we drift through this metropolis.
Or did we? 35 and 35. Maybe we didn't. Let's just see how this plays out. Come back. To be fair, he's a very scary looking guy with a golf club in his hand. We move a little bit faster. This is snail's pace. Okay, I'll let this play out a second then. He took off his helmet and showed me his friendly face. Foolish, you think he knew the toxic environment would destroy him eventually? The taxi spaceship messaged it was leaving, but after years of logging to this trip, the pilot wasn't going to return. To die on Earth was better than to live on Mars. Damn, this is a dark ending. He wanted to meet this pale mutant kid, so he stayed here with me on Earth. Now I'll listen to his stories about the time before the great catastrophe. We rebuilt the house. He taught me to read and write. He often coughs blood. I ask him if he wants to go back home. He smiles. I am home. Okay, I'm presuming that's the end. Nothing's happening. Oh, there's the credits. So, yep, let's flick back over. So, that was Golf Club Wasteland, I believe. I apologise if I get that. I'm getting that wrong again. But yeah, I kind of like the direction they took it in with the sound and the atmosphere and, you know, playing golf in a world that's kind of vacant of people. I don't know, that really kind of caught my attention. But those controls were just too fiddly and frustrating to have too much of a good time with it. So, kind of mixed opinions. I'm left with afterwards. But yeah, that's all we have time for. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you on the next stream. So thank you very much, guys.